here we are with another race from the Hardee Designs Pro Cup Series. ARCA here at none other than Dover Motor Speedway. At Miles the Monsters. Hopefully gonna not chew up too many cars. See Daniel Rothrock pointed on the pit road right there. Daniel Rothrock, actually the fastest one on the track. Dustin Hardee in second, Cole Peavy in third. Got Trevor Vaden, also another car out there running. Going inside of that number 20, trying to make something work. You see some different lines starting to form up. You see a couple of high lines, a couple of low lines. See people running different styles. Let's see what happens here. Cole Peavy though in at number 64. He is your third fastest car, but it seems like anybody can hold the light to Daniel Rothrock right now. He's definitely ahead on time. We can do. Rothrock now back on track. Beautiful Ford Mustang. A little bit of a throwback to Mark Martin days. Ooh, see the car in front of him make a little bit of contact with the walls. Chris Roberts in the number 93. See Grant Thompson, another familiar face who we've seen in victory lane here in this series. We'll have to see what he can do as he overtakes. I believe that's Jared Fowler on the inside. Yeah, it is. Jared Fowler on the inside. I see what Grant Thompson can do here. A closer look at these cars as they whip around this track. They're all definitely carrying some speed. Oh, you hear him back out of the gas, trying not to hit that wall. Dover is definitely one of those tracks. But you see these two cars trying to pick up some time. Grant Thompson at the bottom of the board. 23.76 if he picks it up right there. Not able to just yet. The fastest time is Daniel Rothrock with a 23.08. Definitely somebody to look out for. Chris Roberts, another car who has moved up through the field, in that second spot now with a 23.17. Ooh, Dustin Hardee with some damage. He might have hit that wall coming off. See Patrick McPeak taking his time. Sitting in that seventh spot on time right now, so we'll just see what I have to see what he can do. See that Grizzly steel structured Ford Mustang, also Nelson Roofing and Nelson Designs on the side of that car. He's in the draft of these two cars in front of him, so he's definitely trying to make that draft work. But Dover is one of those tracks that the draft does pick up just a little bit of a draft. I believe they're doing about 150 around this track. See what happens there. Have to see who can park their car in that Dover Victory Lane tonight. Oh, PB in it. Definitely a darker car. I do like the way this car looks though, with the black and purple and all. Definitely a good looking car, but you see Chris Roberts running right on the bumper of Patrick McPeak, trying to make something work. Looks like Patrick McPeak, definitely a faster car. He's able to get around here pretty good. He's just picked up on time, but he's definitely getting laps in. He could be one of those factors late in this race, but he's able to save his tires and get around these guys. Off that corner, he's looking good. Comes off of turn 4. What's he going to do right here? Does he pick it up at all? Not quite yet. Still turning some laps. Grant Thompson, Dustin Hardee back on track. Trying to run that high line, maybe trying to get a little bit of momentum. He's still 4th fastest, so let's have to see what he can do right here. Ran high in 1 and 2 and is now running low. Oh, hard in the wall goes Dustin Hardee. He destroys the front of that car. Grant Thompson using the high line. This seems to be a line that's starting to pick up just a little bit. We may see it being used tonight, so we'll just have to see. Let's see Grant Thompson. He's moved up to 5th on the leaderboard. Jonathan Lowe has just moved up to 4th, as we've seen it right there on the ticker. He jumped himself up to 4th, so he's definitely finding some speed at this track. Comes blazing off the corner. Dodge it low, pulling it off. But Daniel Rothart still not able to be taken down, still running up front. Dalton Creech pulling it to a stop. Durham Baden has moved further and further down this board. Not where he wants to be, not where he usually is. He's usually one of the faster cars on the track, so we'll just have to see if he can pick it up at all. Grant Thompson right there coming back on track. Trying to pick up some speed. Oh, Trevor barely tagged that wall. If he's able to pick up any time, not quite yet. Definitely trying to run that higher line and dive it down low to carry momentum through this track. So we'll just have to see if that helps out at all. Through 3 and 4, runs it a little high again. Dives it back down low, see what he can do coming off of 4. Doesn't hit the wall that time. Still not able to find that speed like he wants to. Oh, tags the wall pretty good right there. Jonathan Lowe coming back on track, try to run some laps. He's running no sponsors on this car. I believe it's the only sponsorless car out here, so definitely showing some speed without a sponsor on the car. We got a beautiful American flag. Definitely you see some eagles, some skulls and stuff like that, but a lot of red, white, and blue on this car. A little over 7 minutes remaining in this practice session. Daniel Rothrock still not able to be taken down off that top spot. We'll just have to see how they do in the race though to see what happens here. Oh, almost tags the wall. A lot of good looking cars out here. Cool little Pokemon car. You got the Dalton Creech. Oh, pulls it down. Jonathan Lowe to go by him. Trying to get some speed. There's a little bit higher line. Dives it down low. See Chris Roberts coming back on track. See what he can do. He's third fastest. Can he pick up any time at all? What happens? Through 1 and 2. Down the back stretch he goes. Able to carry, looks like good momentum off that corner. Down through 3 and 4, deep into the corner. Oh, never mind. He's going to pull it on the pit road. Maybe practicing for a green flag. Oh, locks it up, but maybe just practicing for a green flag pit stop, looks like. Which would be good practice, especially if this race does go green the whole way. It'd be good to have a little bit of practice. We're approaching 5 minutes to go, so we'll just have to see. Five minutes to go. There's a lot of these cars out here. Let them run as hard as they can. Get down to Rothrock. Not able to be taken down. Chris Roberts, Jonathan Lowe. Cole Peavy here, second place driver. Dustin Hardee turning some laps, some more laps. You got Trevor Baden. We got under 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and talk to one of these drivers. We're going to pull Daniel Rothrock. See what he says. Let's see if he is available. Yeah. Looks like I'm showing 5 viewers. Thank you to all the people that are viewing this, or are watching this. I appreciate all of y'all. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to pull one of these guys. Hey, Daniel, you got me?
Yeah, man, what's going on?
Not much. We see you're sitting at the top of the board. We're just going to pull you in and ask you, how's the car feeling? How's the track feeling?
It's great. Track's real fun. Just gotta be real easy on it, 'cause she likes to get tight coming off the exit. 1 and 2, same with 3 and 4, so just gotta be real easy.
Yeah.
Overall, pretty good combination.
Yeah. Yeah, I just figured I'd pull you in and just ask you how you felt about the car and the track. You know, you're sitting top of the board. You got almost half a tenth on these guys, so you definitely showed some speed.
Kinda surprised by that. Surprised Dalton ain't ran a O as well. Unless he's just wait until qualifying.
Alright, well, I'm just going to pull you in and hope good luck on qualifying.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Yeah, Jared Fowler, yeah, he's not on track, so we're going to have to pull him in. Hey, Jared, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, we see it. You're a little bit down on the board in 8th. We're just going to ask you, how do you feel about the track and the car?
Yeah, I will say, to me, right now the track's a little tight. And I was trying a few things with steering and everything, and I realized that it burns the tires up pretty quick. So I think I found a pretty decent qualifying setup. But as far as the race, we're just going to wing it. I hope for the best.
Yeah, that's all you can do at a track like this, especially as tricky as Dover. Daniel was complaining about the exits of this corner. How do you feel about the exits?
Yeah, it's a little tight coming out of the corner. As long as you arc the corner just right, you can get on the throttle pretty good. But if you don't get that arc just right, and you on the gas, you're gonna power drive the outside wall, not right front off it.
Alrighty, well, good luck in qualifying. I'm just going to talk to you for just a few seconds, man.
I appreciate it, brother.
Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna pull Dustin Hardee. He's someone that's sitting about mid-pack, so we're gonna go ahead and pull him. See if we can get him in here for an interview. Hey, Dustin Swain, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, we see you're sitting about mid-pack here in practice, but we've all seen that even though you're sitting about mid-pack practice, you're definitely fast when it comes to this race. How you feeling about the car and the track?
Oh man, I ain't worried about one lap speed, man. As long as the car is stable, we'll survive the race, be there at the end.
Yeah, and that's what matters, being there at the end. A lot of people have complained about these exits. How are they treating you?
I ain't got no problem with it, man. I'm actually loose coming off.
Alrighty, well, we're just going to ask you a few questions. Good luck on your qualifying. Let's see if you can put it on the pole.
Yeah, I probably won't put it on the pole, Bubba, but I'll be out in the field somewhere.
Alrighty, well, I hope you have a good one, man. Like I said, good luck, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Alrighty, as these cars get ready to qualify, I believe they might be doing open qualifying, I believe. You see, even though they are doing open qualifying, they're definitely giving each other the room that they need. Let's have to see. You see Chris Roberts out here. I believe just about everybody's on track, so Trevor Payton, the first one to, I believe is going to be the first one to take time, as he does with a 23.62. Chris Roberts going to come out with a 23.57. Look at these times; they're getting faster and faster as people come by. Cole Peavy to the top. And they knock Cole Peavy off the top of the board. Trevor Payton is going to with a 23.38. Chris Roberts right behind him with a 23.39. Cole Peavy with a 23.14. Let's see what some of these other guys can do. You see Daniel Rothrock on the track. He's definitely one of these guys that has the speed and has the car. He said it on. He was fastest in practice. So let's see what he can do here in qualifying. Goes off of the corner right here. Cole Peavy still at the top of the board. Rothrock moves it up to second with a 23.20. See what happens here as Cole Peavy takes out the track. Oh, Rothrock into the wall, just a hair. To Dalton Creech moving to that third spot. But Patrick McPeak going to take that away with a 23.29. Peavy still not able to be taken off that top spot, so we'll just have to see what happens here. See him just trying to manage through that little bit of traffic. Can Rothrock pull off a good lap right here? We'll just have to see. Does it go to the top? Still not able to. Only able to manage that 23.20. We'll just have to see. It looks like Cole Peavy might hang on to it. Cole Peavy, he has parked that thing. He said he is done unless he gets knocked off the top. So we'll just have to see. The Rothrock's still out there running it. See Eddie Farnes right behind him. He's about to put his first lap now. We'll see where that puts him. Sixth quickest right there. See if he's got anything else to show right here. Here comes his second lap. We'll just have to see what happens. Second lap down. Where are they going to put him? That puts him fourth on the board. As you see, though, Patrick McPeak in that third spot, still trying to look for some speed. Oh, still not able to get it, but you see Daniel Rothrock coming on track. Also, Carson Klinghoffer, I believe Carson Klinghoffer just joined right before qualifying, so he is just going based off of this. He's going to try to make one more lap, hopefully. So we'll just have to see. See him down the back stretch. See what he can do. Does he have enough time to put down another lap? he going to allow him to? Don't think it is. It's allowed him to lay down the lap, and does it count? I don't think it does. Showing that qualifying is over, but I still see these guys out here running, so I may just be waiting on everybody to complete their lap. As there it goes. Here's your results right here. Sorry about that. Not too sure what just happened here. And here's your actual. I'm sorry about that. Here's your grid. We're gonna bring in Cole Peavy and try to talk to him before they go racing. Hey Cole, well, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. What you got?
Well, we see that you set it on the pole, man. We're just gonna ask you a couple questions. You know, how's the car and how's the track?
It's a little tight, but I think it'll be good in long run. Different track than normal. I'm a short track guy, but seem to have a little bit of luck around here. But we'll see if we can't hold her out for the rest of the race. See if we can't keep this spot.
Yeah, you definitely looked good in qualifying and practice too. You're showing speed in both. So good luck to you on that. We're just gonna ask you a couple little questions, and hopefully you can keep it up front. We'll just have to see what you can do.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. See you afterwards, hopefully.
Yes, sir. How you have a good one?
You too.
Alrighty, that was your pole sitter, Cole Peavy. Have to see what happens here. These guys getting ready to grid, but a lot of regulars, but a couple of the guys that you don't ever see normally mid-pack qualified a little bit back there, especially Dalton Creech, a normal name, usually up front, running qualifying either on pole or seconds. So this track's definitely throwing some curveballs at a couple of these guys. Here they go. They're ready to roll off and get to racing. See, I'm already warming up this tires, definitely trying to get some heat into them so that when they dive off into turn one, they don't go to slipping and sliding into each other. So we'll just have to see. See our leaders. Old Peavy on the inside, Daniel Rothrock on the outside. You see Patrick McPeak also there in that third spot. So look for these guys to make some big moves here. Eddie Farnes, he's also up there. Pace car dives down low. Let's see what they can do coming off of this corner. Here they come to the start zone. Green flag in the air. They take off. The Hardee's Pro Cup design, or Hardee's Pro Cup series is green here at Dover Motor Speedway. Cole Peavy goes high. Patrick McPeak stays down low. Let's see what happens. Down the backstretch, you see him still too wide out back, but Cole Peavy is going to come around and hopefully lead this first lap as he's going to out of turn 4. Cole Peavy leads. Lap 1, Patrick McPeak trailing right behind him. See Grant Thompson, who's moved up into that third spot. Daniel Rothrock moved back into the 4th spot. Also Trevor Baden making a move towards this front. But look at Dalton Creech on the inside making an aggressive move. But Trevor Baden tried the crossover, couldn't make it stick. Got a little loose there as you've seen, but this field is starting to thin out just a little bit as everybody's getting in one big file line. We'll just have to see. Jonathan Lowe in that sponsorless car trying to make something happen right there. Look at Jared Fowler go high, almost in the wall. I think he might have tagged it just a little bit. You can definitely tell everybody is fighting this track right now. Like to see what happens here. As you can see, Patrick McPeak, he has closed up on our leader, Cole Peavy. It was about a half second. It's now down to 2/10 of a second. So Patrick McPeak definitely putting in the work and definitely wheeling at this, or definitely sawing at this car. Cole Peavy in the Elite Performance, number 64, still leading. 64, 69, 54. Also that number 7, look out for him. He was fastest in practice. Didn't get the qualifying lap he quite wanted, but he's definitely showing speed. As he is actually catching Grant Thompson. See Grant going high to the outside of Patrick McPeak. Oh! There's a spin! A few cars involved. As we've seen it happen there, Patrick McPeak spun around. He got loose on the inside of Grant Thompson. Oh, is he gonna tow it? I have to see how bad the damage is. You seen him hit the side of Grant Thompson. Doesn't look like there's much damage to him. Dalton Creech, he hit him pretty hard, but I don't see too much damage done to his car. We're gonna go back and take a look at that. See what happened. See right here, Patrick Peak trying to work that inside and defend his line. See what happened. Oh, looks like he hit the apron. Oh, I was wrong. He hit Daniel Rothrock. I thought he hit Grant Thompson. But definitely a hard impact for Patrick McPeak. Not what you want to have happen. Just barely hit that apron. Down to Rothrock, he tried to make it down pit road. That's a tough break for some of these guys, especially Daniel Rothrock, who had one of the faster cars, and Patrick McPeak, who was definitely showing speed. Tough break for those guys. Dalton Creech, even with that damage and with that wreck, still able to hold on to this third spot though. See Trevor Baden with the teeth on that car. Looking like he's ready to chew up the competition and pass all these guys. He's showing some speed too. Don't count out Eddie Farnes in that 21, definitely showing speed. And also Jared Fowler, who's our biggest mover, up 4 spots since the start of this race. Also Dustin Hardee, right behind him, up 4 spots since the start of this race. Our 2 biggest movers. See Hardee Designs, Bird's Performance on that car. Cole Peavy got the 1 to green as the pace car is going to get ready to dip down pit road. Down into turn 3. Dalton Creech putting the pressure on, getting right on Cole Peavy. As you see, the pace car make that hard left turn down pit road. Cole Peavy, it's in your hands now. Let's see what happens. Green flag is out. They take off. Cole Peavy with a good jump. Grant Thompson not able to get the same jump. Cole Peavy out to it. See Grant Thompson Trying to work that bottom, trying to make some ground up. Oh, Trevor Baden loose in front of Dalton Creech and Chris Roberts. Or Eddie Farnes, I'm sorry. Still a little bit further back, Eddie Farnes trying to make a move on Dalton Creech. See Jared Fowler, Chris Roberts, Dustin Hardee back there. And also Jacob Merrill moving up through this pack. Carson Klingoff and Brandon Kelly, David Lowe trying to make something happen. A little further up, you see Trevor Baden gaining on our leaders. He's hoping that these two will start battling and that he can take advantage of this, so we'll just have to see. Cole Peavy, Grant Thompson, still battling for that lead. Look at this battle heating up. You see Jared Fowler moving into the picture. He makes a move to the inside of Dalton Creech. He's going to hold it on the bottom, hopefully make a 2-for-1 pass right here. Eddie Farner's going to cut across his nose. He tried to close the door on Dalton Creech, not quite able to. Oh, Dalton Creech loose on the inside of Dustin Hardee. They almost made contact. I thought it was a wreck. Well, I got quiet. I thought they were going to wreck. You see all these guys moving around, hustling around, trying to gain a spot. You see Jared Fowler make his way past these cars. Also Eddie Farnes. Field's kind of getting a little spread out. Cole Peavy starting to pull away from Grant Thompson. Trevor Baden, Eddie Farnes, Jared Fowler, Dustin Hardee, Dalton Creech, Chris Roberts battling for that 7th spot. Jonathan Lowe make a move to the inside of Jacob Merrill. Seven 17 laps complete out of 100 laps, so we'll have to see what happens here. See, Dalton Creech, he is fading back. He may be just trying to save his tires, but he is just not showing the same speed that he has shown recently in these last few races. So maybe a problem with that car, especially with it being involved in that wreck earlier. Maybe a little bit of aerodynamic, trouble with that car. Maybe not able to get the same steering as he was able to before. Dustin Hardee leading this little pack that he's got of Chris Roberts and Jonathan Lowe. As you see, Jared Fowler, he has caught Eddie Farnes. The yellow flag has come out. See, Jacob Merrill, he's slow on the track, so we'll have to see. Was there anybody else involved? Maybe Carson Klingelhofer. We're going to have to go back and take a look and see what happened here. These cars, they're side by side down in 3-4. Oh, a little bit of contact from Brandon Kelly. Oh, he clips Carson Klingelhofer. Carson just an innocent bystander there. Oh, Rothrock almost involved in that. He's just going to pull away. Tough break for those two. He's going to catch up to the field. See Cole Peavy messing with the pace car just a little bit. Grant Thompson. Both of these guys, though, definitely showing some speed, definitely fast. See Trevor Baden, Jared Fowler, Eddie Farnes looks like he's coming down pit road. Also, Dalton Creech coming down pit road. These may be scheduled stops, maybe unscheduled with a little bit of damage. We'll just have to see. to see as this stacks up the field once again. Carson Klinghoffer did not bring that car down pit road. Maybe he thinks it's good enough. I don't see any damage to that car that would be significant. These cars coming off the pit road finally getting back into the field. A lot of good looking cars out here tonight. Couple of plain cars, but there's nothing wrong with that, having a good little plain car. They can look good. But as I'm looking at it right now, Dustin Hardee, your biggest mover on track, up 7 spots since the start of this race, so definitely showing speed. He may be here at the end of this race, may be able to make something happen, so we'll just have to see as they double him up once again. Cole Peavy, still your leader, who has been able to dethrone him from this top spot. You can hear them, they're revving those engines up. They're getting ready to go. They are ready to let these beasts roar. Rolling by, you see Daniel Rothrock back there. He is caught back up to this field. They may be able to get his last back and make something happen, but see Cole Peavy's on that inside, still your leader. The start's going to be on him once again. Can he get another good start? We'll have to see. Here they come off of turn 4. He takes off. Looks like Trevor Baden able to get that start with him on top 3. Just separated from the field like they were shot from a cannon. But look at Trevor Baden on the inside of Grant Thompson in that 54 car. Grant able to carry that momentum. Trevor going to duck in behind him, maybe try to get a little bit of a draft and try to catch some of that momentum off of him. See Jared Fowler, he's catching the momentum too. He's catching up to these guys. You see Trevor Baden almost into the wall. That's going to allow Jared Fowler to close up, as you can visibly see the impact of Trevor Baden hitting that wall, how much Jared Fowler is able to close up. Now to the inside is Jared Fowler. Down to the bottom of the track. Is he going to be able to slide up in front of Trevor Baden? He's going to be able to do it. Does Trevor Baden try the crossover? He does it. As you can see, Grant Thompson closing up to our leader, Cole Peavy. See if these two can make something happen. But you see Jared Fowler, he's also closing up. He's got a bad fast car. As he blinks out for just a second. Trevor Baden, oh, hard into the wall. Able to hang on to it. He's going to dip it down low. He may have gotten wheel damage off of that one. That was a pretty good impact. He's going to pull it low. He may bring that car down pit road. I'm not too sure. He hit the wall a ton right there. I'm not too sure. Tough break for him, but look at Chris Roberts, who has now moved up into that 4th spot. Trying to catch Jared Fowler. You see Cole Peavy pulling away once again. Opened up almost a half-second lead on Grant Thompson in that 2nd spot. But this is one of those races you don't want to burn up your stuff too quick now. If you do, it's not going to be good. These cars will swallow you up, as Jared Fowler said. You know, this track is going to eat the tires up, so you got to be real careful here. See a 3-car battle now for that 4th spot. Chris Roberts, Dalton Creech, Eddie Farnes. Here comes Dalton Creech making a move on Chris Roberts. Barely able to slide from. Oh! Eddie Farnes almost makes contact with Chris Roberts. That could have been bad. They all got out of it together. Take a little bit further back, see Carson Klingelhoff chasing down Jonathan Lowe. So Daniel Rothrock, who is a few laps down, making his way back through the field. There's your two leaders, though. See Cole Peavy still pulling away. Just driving away with this race. You see Dalton Creech, Chris Roberts, all these guys. Dustin Hardee, Jacob Merrill. Jacob Merrill had a tough break earlier as he spun that car around. As you can see, a little bit of right front damage, it looks like, on that car. So aerodynamics on that car maybe a little messed up on it. See Dalton Creech, he is finally making his way back through the field. He is trying to catch up to these guys, so we'll just have to see. Oh, see how close they get to that wall coming out of 4. I swear, every time I see it, I think they're going to slam into it. So we'll just have to see. As you can see, still look at Dalton Creech trying to make a move on Jared Fowler, trying to get up there, trying to take this 3rd spot away. Jared Fowler up 7 spots since the start of this race, wanting to keep this 3rd spot. You can see Eddie Farnes and Chris Roberts going that battle right behind them. See, 11 cars on the lead lap. Only 1 car 2 laps down. As you see, Chris Roberts there go real high, maybe trying to get some momentum. He's almost able to. What he does right here, does he take it low and get to the inside of the harness? As he's almost able to, let's have to see. Dips back in below and tries to get a little bit of a draft. Goes a little high, maybe tries to turn it down low, get some more momentum. This is exactly what he does. Oh, Eddie Farnes into the wall right there as a slow up just a bit, but here at Dover, that little bit, it matters a whole lot. See Jared Fowler keep ducking in behind Dalton Creech. Dalton Creech made his move around him for 3rd spot. Just have to see. 37 laps down, the 38 complete at the line. See Cole Peavy coming out of turn 4. Complete 38 laps, a little under halfway. Definitely some good racing out of these guys. Definitely clean racing. They're keeping it off of each other, but you see this field is pretty spread out, so. See Chris Roberts, he's made his way around Jared Fowler. Chris Roberts and Dalton Creech have definitely found some speed. They're definitely closing up on Grant Thompson. We'll just have to see. A lot of these guys too, they're starting to close up. They've been, I believe, saving their tires for this. Everybody's kind of closing up on your top 2, so we'll just have to see what happens. Them still rolling hard. Chris Roberts to the inside of Grant Thompson. Dalton Creech to the 2nd spot. Chris Roberts, Grant. See Jared Fowler trying to follow right in their tracks and also gain a spot. Grant Thompson not going down without a fight. He's still running right with these guys. But you see Chris Roberts move to the inside of Dalton Creech. Not quite able to make it happen. Dalton Creech carries the momentum. Oh, Grant Thompson in the wall just a little bit right there. It's going to allow Jared Fowler to close up just a little bit, but see Chris Roberts, Dalton Creech going at it, but our leader, Cole Peavy, he is still running away with this, but don't count these two out. They are gaining on him. 44 laps complete at the line. We'll just have to see what happens here. See Dalton Creech getting to the wall a little bit. That allows Chris Roberts to get to the inside. Trying to make this pass happen. Is he able to make it happen coming off of turn 2? He is. He's going to slide up right in front of Dalton Creech. So we'll just have to see. Dalton Creech runs it in right on him. Chris Roberts is ready for it. He drove it a little high, able to get the momentum coming off the corner, able to drive away from Dalton Creech. See Jared Fowler, but look at Carson Klingelhofer, a car that's been kind of around the back. He is driving up through this field. He is not afraid to stick this car down there. He's definitely making something happen. As he tries to make a move to the inside of Grant Thompson, able to make it stick. He's going to make his way past Grant. Look at Jared Fowler following right behind him. See what happens there. Is Chris Roberts able to chase down Cole Peavy and make something happen? He's definitely fast. He has shown some speed. He made his way past Dalton Creech and he has ran away since then, but look at Carson Klingelhofer, the gap he has created. He has got a bad fast car. I think he's been saving his tires this whole time. With Grant Thompson, the car that was running second this whole time, was showing speed, possibly leading this thing. He is falling back fast. See Dustin Hardee, he is a little bit further back, not able to make something happen. He's just, the car is kind of falling off, but Chris Roberts, though, he is just bad fast. He is, I believe, gaining on our leader. He is not too far behind now. Definitely. These cars are carrying about 160 something miles an hour, 165 to 170 miles an hour getting into the corner. Cole Peavy, he is slowly but surely closing that lead up to our leader. It's about a little over a second and a half, but it is slowly but surely shrinking almost every lap. It's like Chris Roberts has figured out something with this track. But look at Carson Klingelhofer. He is also closing up on our leader. Got to see Jonathan Lowe, also another car that's further to the back, making his way through the field. Trying to make his way past Dalton Creech. So a little bit of a crossover, not able to make it fully happen there, but Jared Fowler, also another car falling back just a little bit. Brandon Kelly and Grant Thompson going at it. Jonathan Lowe making his move to the inside of Dalton Creech. He makes his way past Dalton Creek. Drive away. Drive away with it. Cole Peavy. Chris Roberts closing up that gap. As you can tell, every lap he is getting closer and closer to this car. It's number 64. 93 machine is definitely bad fast. Russ Klinghoffer also a fast car, but Jonathan Lowe's coming up on these guys. The caution has come out. Eddie Farner's one of those cars that's up in the wall. Too sure what happened. We're gonna have to go back and take a look and see what happened here. Too sure what happened here. Oh, Grant Thompson hits the inside wall. I'm not too sure what happened there. He's gonna pull off. Not too sure what happened. Let's see if it was something to do with Eddie Farnes. Oh, he just hit the outside wall. I'm not too sure what happened. I'm not too sure what happened. I don't know if he maybe blew a tire or something. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. So we'll just have to leave that up to the officials to make a call on that one. But we're just gonna take a brief intermission while these cars take a little bit of a stop. So. Alrighty, I am back. As you see, the pace car dipped down to the pit road. Cole Peavy, it is in your hands once again. Is he going to be able to drive away with it? We're just going to have to see. They take off. Cole Peavy able to get another good jump. But as you can see, the pit stop shook the field up. Brandon Kelly, Dustin Hardee. A few of these guys up towards the front of this track. But look at Dustin Hardee. He is driving with determination. He drove it hard on the inside right there. Still driving hard on the inside. He goes past Chris Roberts. He is driving with a head full of steam. See a couple cars back there. Oh, making a little bit of contact. I'm not too sure what's going on. These cars they are driving like there is no tomorrow. See Dalton Creech, he's going to try to make it. Oh, they wrecked down the backstretch. You've seen it right there. Brandon Kelly, Grant Thompson. Oh, Lord. Not what Grant Thompson wanted. Do you see that? Do you see the front left is bent in? It looks like Brandon Kelly has too much damage, but Grant Thompson's car is done. Do they have a faster curve? We'll just have to see. We're going to have to go back and take a look and see what happened. See him come off the corner right there. Just a little bit of contact. Take a look at it one more time. A different camera angle. See if we can get a better angle of what happened. Playing in slow motion right here. Oh, looks like he just might have come up into him a little bit. Dalton Creech hard on the brakes. A little bit of contact, but oh, Grant Thompson getting the most of it, and him just kind of being a little bit of a cushion for this number 9 car. Tough break for him. Yeah, it looks like the number 9 able to get away with relatively little damage, so. But look at this, Dustin Hardee, your second place car. He didn't have the speed earlier, but he is definitely up here, and he's saying, hey, I'm ready to play. See Dalton Creech up there. He's making his way up here. See Grant Thompson. He's back out on track. Had that faster break. He saved it for right here at the end when it mattered the most. Brandon Kelly also making his way back on track. We get some new tires after spinning it out right there by Eddie Farnes. Jonathan Lowe, Carson Klingoff, and Jared Fowler, Dalton Creech. They're doubling it up. See Dustin Hardee on that outside. I believe it should be one to go at the line. We'll just have to see. Number 64 on the inside. They get the one to go signal. Lights are off on that pace car. They're going to get ready to release these beasts once again. Cole Peavy not been able to he has not been able to be taken from that top spot. But with Dustin Hardee up here driving with the determination, as you see him drive past Chris Roberts, he drove past him like he wasn't even there. He had so much speed going past him, so we'll just have to see what he can do now that he's up here with Cole. Here they come out of 4. You see the pace car takes that hard left turn down pit road. Cole Peavy, once again, it's in your hands. What happens here? Are they all able to time the restart just right? Not quite, just a little bit. Cole Peavy able to drive away with it. You see that number 8, that 36 on the outside. 36 giving the 8 a good shot. He's not able to drive away this time. Dustin Hardee able to stick it with him there that time. Oh, Dalton Creech almost into Chris Roberts. But look at Dustin Hardee able to carry the momentum on the bottom side. He has definitely got a bad fast car. But look at Dalton Creech right behind him also carrying that momentum. Let's see what can happen here. You see Dustin Hardee, Dalton Creech trying to chase down your leader, Cole Peavy. Don't count out that 4th place car or that 5th place car. They are both bad fast. Both these cars definitely running up front. As you seen earlier, Carson Klingoff drove straight through the field, but Dalton Creech has made his way around Dustin Hardee in that 8 car, determined to drive up to our leader, Cole Peavy. But you see the battling going on towards the back of this field. They are slicing and dicing. They are all over the place. Eddie Farnes trying to defend that spot from Grant Thompson. As you also see, Jared Fowler also putting the pressure on Grant Thompson. Everybody wanting to move up through this field. Jared Fowler making a move to the inside of Grant. He backs out just a little bit, playing it smart here. As you see, Carson Klingelhofer making his way past Eddie Farnes and Chris Roberts. They can make it stick coming off here. Oh, a little bit of contact. Eddie Farnes hard in the wall. The 20 hard in the wall. Not too sure if Carson got any damage there, but as you've seen, he bounced off that wall. Both of these cars hard with damage. You see Jonathan Lowe maybe showing a little bit of displeasure toward Eddie Farnes. We'll just have to see. Definitely a hard wreck. See him come off the corner, a little bit of contact. Oh, hard into that wall. Take another look at it right here. See him bounce off that wall a little bit, come down the track right into Carson Klingelhofer. And just right into Eddie Farnes. Or not right in front of Jonathan Lowe. See Jonathan Lowe maybe showing a little bit of displeasure. He drives down there and just hits that 21 car. Maybe a little upset. Dalton Creech. Not too sure if he meant to hit the wall or maybe he was texting. Not too sure. I'm bad about it when I'm playing iRacing. Maybe texting and driving just a little bit. And just while we're under this costume, just want to give a quick shout out to Dustin Hardee, Dalton Creech for allowing me to do this stream for them. Also for Down South Racing League. For anybody out there looking to want to race with these guys, look up Down South Racing League on iRacing or message one of these guys, Dustin Hardee, Dalton Creech on Discord. Really cool guys, awesome group of guys. Couldn't do this without them. They do an awesome job. Burns and Cormers for putting these setups together for these guys to race on. And can't thank these guys enough for letting me do this. Also to all you people that are viewing, I'm seeing that we're showing 9 viewers right now. To all those that are watching, thank you for watching. This is always fun for me to do. Always enjoy watching this and also putting on a good show for you guys. So, and if you want to keep up with me more, just remember to subscribe, turn on that notification. You'll get a notification whenever I go live. I'm going to start putting a regular schedule together. I will be starting to stream on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that. 3 days of streaming in a row every week for you guys. We're going to try to do a Monday through Thursday stream if I can get everything set up just right. We're going to do on Thursday, I'm going to do a driver's eye cam for a league that I run in and I personally drive in, so you guys can see me behind the wheel, hopefully of a late model stock here soon, here on iRacing. But as you can see, they are doubled up. It is 1 to green right here. See everybody catching up. See Cole Peavy leaving those tires just a little bit, maybe trying to get that last little bit of debris off those tires. See what happens here. Cole Peavy with another good start, able to drive away with it once again. Oh, we see a little bit of contact. See Dustin Hardee got a little loose from Grant Thompson, but look at Dalton Creech. He has got the run on Cole Peavy. Can he make it happen? Cole Peavy blinks out just a little bit. It may have made Dalton Creech have to back out just a little bit, but he is definitely gaining on Cole. Who can make it happen off of 2? They both make it happen, but as you can see, Dalton Creech a little bit more momentum. He is definitely driving this car, but look at Dustin Hardee, Grant Thompson, Couple of fast guys. Chris Roberts. You see Jared Fowler making a move to the inside of Carson Klinghoffer. Brandon Kelly moving up there. Cole Peavy, Dalton Creech. You see Dalton, he is inching in every lap, every corner. He is definitely driving this car as hard as he can. He is itching for this win. He wants this win, but Cole Peavy, he also wants it. What will he do once Dalton Creech catches up to him? How hard will he go to defend this spot? We'll just have to see. You see Grant Thompson, Dustin Hardee going at it for this third spot. Oh, Grant Thompson makes an aggressive move to the inside. Who has the momentum coming out of the corner? Does Dustin go for the crossover? No, he's going to keep it high and try to carry that momentum. That's been the problem. They keep it clean right there. But look who's closed up that gap. Brandon Kelly, he wants that third spot. He wants the top 3 tonight. He is definitely run up on these guys. Look at the speed he is carrying currently right now. Tries to make a move to the inside of Dustin Hardee. Are they going to be able to keep it clean? They do. He backs out to not cause accident. Oh, you see Dustin Hardee, Grant Thompson get into it a little bit. Cole Peavy, he is driving away once again. 24 laps to go. We'll look at Brandon Kelly to the inside. Wrong car to the inside of Dustin Hardee. He's going to be able to complete that pass. Slides right up in front of Dustin. Dustin giving a little bit of bump draft to Brandon Kelly. He's going to carry the momentum down into 1 and 2 and try to catch Grant Thompson. Look at this momentum that he has. He's still gaining on him. He is carrying that momentum. He wants this third place. He's still got time. If he's able to get past Grant, he may be able to catch our leader of Cole Peavy and our second place driver, Dalton Creech. As you can see, Dalton Creech closing that gap up once again. Look at Brandon Kelly following right in his tire tracks, getting all the draft he can, trying to get all the momentum he can. Trying to set this up right here at the end. Carson Klinghoffer, he works his way past Dustin Hardee. Look at Jared Fowler. He wants to work his way past Dustin Hardee. He's able to make his way to the inside. Let's see what happens here. Dustin Hardee trying to run the high side. Not too sure what happened to Dustin. Maybe burned those tires off just a little too fast. He gives a little shot to Jared Fowler. Look at this. Dalton Creech, he has made his way around Cole Peavy. But what is Cole Peavy going to do to try to get this lead back? He looks to the inside. He tries to carry the momentum off the corner. Into the wall is Cole. He hits the wall. That's going to allow Dalton Creech to get a little bit of a gap. How hard did he hit it? Did it damage the aerodynamics of that car? I'm not too sure yet. But this is going to allow, if these two keep battling, this is going to allow these two cars right here to close up. As you see Brandon Kelly basically pushing Grant Thompson around this track. He is right on his tail. New leader, Dalton Creech, with 18 laps to go. Can Cole Peavy close up the gap? Can he get the lead back? Does he have enough time? See Carson Klinghoffer, he works his way to the inside of Brandon Kelly. He wants this spot. Here they come off of turn 2. None of them make contact with the wall, but say Carson has the car to beat. He has a bad fast car, but don't count out Jared Fowler. Also Chris Roberts, who carried a lot of momentum earlier. You can see Dalton Creech, though. He is driving away with this thing so far. He's got about a 2-second lead over Cole Peavy currently. Cole hopefully able to close up that gap. I'm not too sure. We'll just have to see. You can see, Carson Klinghoffer, he made his way past Brandon Kelly, also trying to make his way past Grant Thompson. they're all catching our leader, Cole Peavy. I think Cole has maybe wore that car out finally. He has been running the snot out of that car, keeping it up front. Look at, oh, contact, contact, contact. They keep it clean. Oh, Grant hits him. Tries to spin him. What a save by Carson. Grant drove it up there and tried to get into him, but Carson able to hang on to it. What a save. And also Brandon Kelly. I'm pretty sure Carson's going to remember that. That's not something you want to do this late in the race. But look at Carson Kluhofer. Cole Peavy cuts across his nose, doesn't want to let him by. He wants to hold on to that second spot, but Carson, he has got a head full of steam. He wants this position bad. Cole Peavy slides up the track just a little bit, trying to block his line. It's not going to matter. Look at Carson Kluhofer making an aggressive move to the inside. Lets it slide up the track. If he turns it down low, you can try to carry the momentum. Tries to carry it on the high side. Look at Brandon Kelly making an aggressive move to the inside, blocking that number 93. These guys are under a blanket currently. Look at Carson Kluhofer. He runs it hard into his side. Cole Peavy hits him, and Cole Peavy runs it up against him again. But look at Carson carrying that momentum on the high side. Your new second place, Carson Kluhofer. He wheeled his way past these guys. He definitely earned that spot. Cole Peavy still losing spots. Into the wall again. Oh, you see Jared Fowler, he drove it all the way to the bottom of the track. He had to not run into these guys. Oh, Grant Thompson into the wall beside Cole Peavy. That could have been bad. See these two in front of you, Chris Roberts, Brandon Kelly, they're going to battle it out. Carson Kluhofer, does he have enough time? 10 laps to go. Does he have enough time to chase down our leader, Dalton Creech? I'm not too sure. We'll just have to see what happens here at the end of this. Dalton Creech, if I'm him, I'm just going to run this thing and just be smart about it. You see Chris Roberts running that high side, trying to make something work on Brandon Kelly. He's able to. See Cole Peavy, Grant Thompson still side by side. Jared Fowler watching this from behind. See if he can make something happen here. He takes a look to the inside, not quite able to have the momentum that he wants, but look at him. He closes up on Grant Thompson. Let's see what happens here. He makes a move to the inside. Drives it down below. Drives it right up to his door, able to turn it back down low, get back to the bottom of the track, carry that momentum. He's going to work on Cole Peavy now, trying to get this top 5. He runs up on him. Doesn't quite get there. Drives it on the high side of Cole. Oh! Cole Peavy got into him just a little bit, but what a drive by Jared Fowler. Able to drive away from that. Look at Chris Roberts and Carson Kluhofer. Your second and third spot, but Dalton Creech definitely running away with this right now. Coming up to 5 laps to go here in the Hardee Designs Pro Cup Series here at Dover. Running into a little bit of lap traffic. Hopefully this car goes high and just lets him by. He's going to. Not going to cause a problem for our leader, Dalton Creech. And DC Designs Burns Performance. Number 36 Toyota Camry. But Carson Kluhofer definitely drove the wheels off of this thing to get the second spot. Hopefully he can hang on to it. But Chris Roberts, he's closing that gap up to him. But Brandon Kelly, he's also there. So he's going to be waiting for a mistake. But Jared Fowler in that 5th spot. Cole Peavy, who led so much of this race, is watching us slip away from him as he slowly fades back to 6th. Hopefully not to lose another spot. The Dalton Creech 3 laps to go for Dalton Creech. Down into turn 3. Here he comes off of turn 4. Coming to 2 to go for your leader, Dalton Creech. 2 laps to go for Dalton Creech. All he needs to do is just get past these last 2 laps and see what happens there. Dalton Creech has watched these last few races slip away from him. The heartbreaking swinger, he drove through the field, almost had this thing won, got DQ'd off of an incident. That Kern wrecked the car, just could not get back up front. Final lap for Dalton Creech. Here he comes off of turn 4. As we see, Dalton Creech is going to be your winner here at Dover Motor Speedway. He is going to conquer the monster. What a drive by Dalton Creech. Also, what a drive by Carson and Chris Roberts. Both these guys definitely wheeled these cars. They did what they needed to do. They wheeled these cars to the front. Also, Brandon Kelly, congratulations to you and Jared Fowler for your top 5. Cole Peavy, what a heartbreak. Led so much of this race just to watch it slip away from him. Justin Hardee going up here to maybe congratulate his teammate. Dalton Creech getting ready to burn this baby down. There you go, Dalton. Burn that puppy down. Blow the tires off of it, buddy. See your second and third place finishers right there. He's going to drive it up to the wall, maybe do a little bit of a wall burnout. Is that what we're going to get? There he goes. He's going to do it. That is what the fans want to see. Is he going to drive it down the pit road? I'm not too sure. As I believe in the last update, I believe Victory Lane was opened up for Dover, so I'm not too sure if he's going to drive down there or not. Looks like he's just going to park it right here. Say congratulations to the fans. But what a drive by these guys. What a drive. Already got some guys in the booth waiting to be interviewed. We're going to go ahead and pull our third place finisher, Chris Robertson, talk to him. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, Chris, swell up in the booth. You got me?
Got you, buddy. Two nights in a row, eh?
I know it, man. 2 nights in a row, third place finishes, man. You did an awesome job. You drove back through the field multiple times, and you did it this last time and was able to get third. Looked like you might be able to get second, but just ran out of time there. But, man, how was this race for you, man?
Oh, I enjoyed it. That long run we had in the middle of the race, I did not want to see the yellow. I was catching the leader. I think it was about 10th and a half, 2/10 a lap, and I practiced green flag pit stops, so I was ready to pass him under green and then make green flag pit stops there and just check out. But that yellow changed the whole race up there.
Yeah, it definitely shook up the field. We've seen a couple of guys that were kind of, mid-pack. All of a sudden, they were up front. They were bad fast. Carson Klingelhofer, he's the guy that finished second. He was one of those cars that was towards the back. You were one of those drivers that was kind of running midfield. With y'all running midfield, was that just a kind of a strategy game of just saving tires?
Yeah, I just was really the entire race just running a numbers game. Hit a certain lap time in a certain range and just do that, and the tires would still be there for me at the end of the race. And I mean, that's that long run in the middle of the race. That's exactly what I did, and I just started going forward. Here, that run at the end of the race, I should have went harder for the first about 5 laps or so than what I did, because I saved him thinking everybody else would burn him off a lot quicker, and just got stuck behind guys trying to work my way back up through, or else I would have got Carson there for sure, and may have had something for Dalton if I could have got through the pack a little quicker.
Yeah, well, and congratulations on this third place finish. You definitely earned it. Y'all wheeled it past Cole and Grant. I know that they were giving y'all a hard time, but before we wrap this up, are there any sponsors out there? Anybody you want to thank?
I just once again, JLo, my teammate, Dirt Tracking Bastards, for coming out again tonight. He had some bad luck tonight and ended early. Dirty Old Bastards, Design Metal Art, Tim Sims, and yeah, got a little shout out for my Dirt League. We got our Houston's High Bank Showdown coming up at the end of the month. So if you're a sprint car guy, look us up and feel free to join it. But other than that, thanks, man.
No problem, man. And like I said, congratulations on your third place finish. Hopefully, have you back next week, or actually on Wednesday.
10-4, we'll be here Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty, that was Chris Roberts. You could tell, you could hear the excitement in his voice. He was very happy with the second place finish. But we're gonna go ahead and bring in our third place, or his third place finish. I'm super sorry, but we're gonna go ahead and bring in Carson Klingelhofer. Hey, Carson, Swell, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
All righty, man. Congratulations on your second place finish. You definitely had to wheel that car to get that second place finish, man. How does it feel having done all that?
Oh, it feels great. That was probably the most fun I've had for a little while on this league.
Yeah, you definitely. I mean, especially getting past Grant and all that. It seems like y'all had a little bit of a scuffle there. Yeah, you just want to talk about that? Maybe just touch base on that.
Honestly, I don't know what happened most of the time. I was just kind of trying not to get in contact with anyone, but it looks like when I try and go under him out of the corner exit, they move down repeatedly, so I can't get a run off of them, which is smart on their move, or their. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but when I go high, I get on their outside, and then they just move me up, and I'd smack the wall and still somehow manage to drive off of it. I don't know if they just got loose every time, but it just took off like a rocket ship every time, and it was a blast the entire race.
Yeah, you definitely drove the wheels off of it. Everybody, from what I could tell, it seemed like everybody was struggling though with these cars. Um, I'm not too sure if it was just the high side or what it was, but a lot of people struggled on that high side, hitting that wall and causing some wrecks. We've seen a few wrecks happen because of it. But you were one of those few cars in the pack that was able to drive off that high side and carry the momentum. I mean, is there any kind of secret, or is it just kind of just how you go by feel?
Honestly, what I usually do, no matter what I'm on the high side, is I don't drive it in as hard, but I pick up throttle a little bit earlier than what you would do on the bottom. So it gives you that momentum on the high side to stay next to him once you're starting to exit the corner, and then you'll have that drive off down the straightaway, and that's what I pretty much do every single time.
All righty, well, congratulations on your second place finish. But before we wrap this up, are there any sponsors or anybody out there you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the entire team at KW9. Um, Cameron Carter and Waylon Nelson, they put this all together, and they're a huge help to me and the entire team just as a group. It's just a great group of guys, and I enjoy racing with all of them. I'd also like to thank Megawatt Electric. They helped me out with my real life stuff, and he's courteous enough to let me represent him on everything I do, and it's just a great car all around that I'm offered to get all the time. But it's very appreciative of just my team and anyone that comes around me. All my competitors, they're all a great group of guys too. If we have mistakes, we'll admit it, and it's no harm, no foul. Doesn't seem like there's many grudges.
Yep. All right. Well, like I say, congratulations on your second place finish, and hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday to try to get one more spot and pick up a win.
Oh yeah, I'll try.
All righty. You have a good night, man.
Yeah, you too.
All righty. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Our winner, Dalton Creech. We're going to bring him in here in just a second. But before we do, we're just gonna have to have a little bit of talk about it. He drove the wheels off this car. He battled back, almost involved in a couple of accidents. Just drove the wheels off this thing. Caught our leader Cole Peavy. We all thought he couldn't be touched, but Dalton Creech conquered the monster, able to drive past him and win this thing. We're gonna go ahead and bring him here and talk to him. Dalton Swellen, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey man, what a win, man! You definitely drove the wheels off this thing. You conquered the monster. You caught Cole, the car that I thought wasn't going to be beat. He was able to drive away from this field so many times, and you were able to catch him, man. How did you do it?
Well, I a little bit of luck, a little bit of just a little bit of him burning his tires up. I don't know what he took going in to that pit stop halfway. I think he took 4. I got out before he did. I came in behind him, so I'm pretty sure he took 4. I ended up taking 2 tires on that pit stop, and actually got a speeding penalty down pit road, and had to go to the back. And just with some good luck, was able to work my way back up to the front. Dustin kind of backed off a little bit to save tire, and so I was able to get a position there. And I was thinking that he was going to be able to save enough to get back around me. And once I got to Cole, his tires were so gone, man, that I was just able to get around him. And then once he started kind of drifting back, he was battling the second place guy, Carson, battling him really, really hard, and I was able to just pull away. Carson was gaining on me there at the end a little bit, but I knew there wasn't enough time for him to catch me. So was able to get it with luck, man.
Yeah, and I mean, luck, I mean, it's one of those things that it plays into this racing more than what you think it does.
Oh
But
yeah.
I mean, how did the track feel? I know a lot of people said that they were able to use the high line. A couple others said that they were able to use that low line, and we seen it during the race. There was definitely a lot of different lines used, but like to you, what was the preferred line, and how did it feel for you?
Well, I agree with both of them. You could have used the top or you could use the bottom. Chris Roberts really used the top and kind of arced his car down, and it worked well for him. For me, it was more I was able to get the car down to the bottom on entry, and then just kind of keep the car in the throttle a little bit through center. And then as soon as the car turned, as soon as you felt the car, kind of rotate, you could ease back on the throttle. And it took me forever. I actually got to give props to this Daniel Rothrock, because he really helped me with trying to figure out how to do it um, in practice. And you just got to wait for the car to rotate before you get on the gas. If you don't, then you're gonna get tight and go up in the wall. Uh, I mean, Darlington, Dover's known for that. Getting tight on corner exit, and it's all about maintaining it. If you get down to the bottom and just kind of throttle your car through the center and ease on exit, man, you were set to go. And that's what I was able to save enough tire doing that to really pull away there at the end.
Yeah, and we've seen it multiple times throughout the race. People coming off that top side and just hitting that wall, coming down and just running into the car next to them, and that brought out a couple of cautions. But congratulations on your win. But before we wrap this up, are there any sponsors out there? Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, heck yeah. Burns Performance, DC Designs. If you need a scheme, let me know. I'll get you taken care of. I actually just released today too. I'm doing logos, flyers, and press kits for events. If you got an event scheduled and you need a logo, a flyer, and everything that needs to go to advertise that, hit me up and I'll get you taken care of. Um, Really inexpensive for all that you're getting. So love to help y'all out. Um, Hardee Designs, Dustin hosting this league, he's doing a great job, and it's an honor for me to get to sit next to him and watch him do it and help him help where I can. It's a lot of fun. Uh, Team Nine, you're doing a great job, man. I enjoy. I keep the stream up while I'm racing. That's where I'm not texting like you said I was. I'm I'm watching the stream. But no, I mean you're doing a great job, and uh, then to top it all off, my wife, she lets me do this. She's say a little prayer for her. She's going in for some surgery tomorrow, so she went to bed early and able to run tonight because of it. So my wife is a superhero, taking care of 2 twin boys. So I definitely appreciate her.
Yep, we'll definitely keep her in our prayers, and I'll say a little prayer for her. But man, congratulations on that win. Like I said, you drove the wheels off of it. But yeah, you go ahead and have a good night, man. Don't celebrate too hard.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm partying. I'm partying tonight, bro.
Alrighty, man. You have a good one.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
No problem. Alrighty, that was your winner, Dalton Creech. Man, I'm telling y'all, this season is gonna be good. If all the racing ends up like that, this is just a sign of things to come. I mean, it gets more exciting and more exciting every race. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what track. It seems like these guys just know how to put on a show. And Dustin and Dalton, man, y'all don't hear this enough from me. Y'all do an amazing job running this league. Y'all have plenty of cars that show up. Y'all do what y'all need to do. It was such a good race, especially from up here. I enjoyed watching it. Good battles, just good hard racing all around, man. Big shout out to Down South Racing League for letting me do this. They put on an amazing show every race, every week, Monday and Wednesday. Can't thank them enough. And I just want to give a shout out to the drivers too for putting on an amazing show. Y'all drove the wheels off this thing tonight, man. Y'all did an amazing job. And also to all of the people that are watching, man, thank you for watching. It's always fun to do this. It's always fun to host this for you guys. I love doing this. Like I said, we're gonna try to start doing a Monday through Thursday streams with different things. Down South Racing League will be on Monday and Wednesdays, and Tuesdays and Thursdays we got a little bit of surprise coming. Y'all talked about Thursday maybe doing a little bit of driver eye cam, so we'll just have to see how that plays out. But other than that, I'm Team 9 Racing TV.